Hello, YouTube? That was not the introduction I was thinking of doing near the end of this year. Oh God, I keep forgetting every time I reposition my chair. Yeah, because I have a back pillow. It's doing weird things on my back, so I have to position myself in a comfy position also. Well, anyways, hello guys. Man, I can't, well, I'm semi-back on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it's an awkward transition. I really don't know how to discuss something like this because genuinely, I never thought I would have to in the first place. And yet here I am. So before you ask, this decision was something I came up with around 2 months. It wasn't a real easy one because it is hard to go from... Wait, why are my eyes looking wrong way? It is hard to transition from one platform to the other, especially if you're trying to still grow. And I know a lot of people focus on multi-streaming, but I'm gonna be fucking straight up honest. I fucking hate Twitch. I said it. I finally said it. After 3 years since... Yeah, I remember transitioning to Twitch back in 2020. I made the ultimate decision to stick with it in 2021. And... Yep. Here I am. Because I did start streaming on YouTube itself in 2016. So, during that time, it was also back then just as hard as a decision. But I just finally had enough. I just finally had enough. Mainly, it's not because growing in there is dog shit. I mean, it kind of is because of other people. But I think overall, I just didn't like the culture there anymore. Like, it used to be fun in the beginning. Yeah, it was super fun. Sadly, I don't have VODs of my very early days. I only started archiving this year. The great timing for me. I should have archived all the way back then. I just didn't think I'd need to, but now, I really wish I did. I mean, I kind of did around 2021, but that was on Twitch where you could easily just highlight the whole VOD way before the stupid storage problem. And in case you guys don't know, Twitch decided that you have a limited amount of storage for your VODs. So say like you streamed 24/7, right? Well, Twitch will automatically remove those if it exceeds. It won't even let you select. It'll just randomly remove. But that was before like they gave people time to like archive as much as they could. I tried, thank God. But it's the culture I know is just not for me. Like, aside from the competitiveness, I joined in Twitch knowing it would be, the atmosphere would be competitive, and I did think that's like good motivation for me, since, you know, I thought that would inspire me to be better at streaming. Now it just made me come out of Twitch feeling a little bitter, if I would say. Yeah, because VTubing itself has drastically changed. Not starting from 2024. Yeah, people think it started in 2024, you know, after what happened with Ninja. No, it actually started taking a negative turn, well, at least in my eyes, around 2023. It was just very subtle. It just happened that 2024 happened to be the time where it imploded. And since then, the culture with streaming has gone, at least for me, with VTubing, yeah, because I can't say much about in real life streamers. That's a whole other thing itself, but I don't know. It's like this year, it feels way more unwelcoming compared to before. And seeing how people are like with Mousy right now because of her comment. I mean, to be fair, Peanut Guy is a mixed bag. He is a mixed bag. But I do kind of understand where she's coming from. But seeing how many VTubers just pointed their guns at her so fast, all because she was trying to be a good sport about it. Yeah, even she agreed that she could have worded it better. But, damn, it just made me go, well, thank God I'm making this transition back to YouTube. Yeah, because as many will deny it or try to, like, keep saying that, just focus on it being fun. Well, many have tried. And it's not just, you know, how people are on Twitter. I mean, Twitter itself is... But every time I discover, like, new VTubers on Twitch, it's... I don't know. I just... For some reason, their vibes just ain't it for me. That's just me, though. That's just me. Luckily, though, this doesn't apply to all the friends and new people I've been able to meet in, like, for example, the RP servers, which have been amazing. Ready for TwitchCon 2026. Oh, God. I will genuinely be surprised if people will still go next year. After what happened this year? God, no. It doesn't even help that I'm a woman, too. Anyways. Yeah, the atmosphere of streaming has definitely taken a turn, for better or for worse. I think for me, for a super long while, even at the beginning, I knew I wouldn't really be a good fit for Twitch because I'm the type where I don't like to be interrupted during stream, like all of the redeems. The main reason I have that is because I keep getting advice that I should have those, you know, for the sake of retaining attention, which made me go, okay. And then, what other thing? Yeah, so this is kind of like why you slowly start to see my change in redeems. I don't want to say this because, guys, if you're from Twitch, don't worry. I'm not upset at you. It's just something that has always been a pet peeve of mine. I just was trying to remain positive about it. But I, for the longest time, have always hated sound alerts. They're very, like, outside, like, for example, horror games. I feel like sound alerts are best there. But if you're like any other game, they're very disruptive. And if you guys watch me long enough, I like doing story-related games. And I always have. And I wouldn't chat with you, but not always read because I'm so focused on the game, but also at the same time trying to be entertaining for those watching and lurking, right? But whenever a sound alert goes off, I have had to hold back from saying, God damn it. Because it's such a heartwarming moment. And then someone would fucking drop a vine boom or a gunshot. And I would go, And I've been constantly trying to switch around sound alerts to see which would definitely fit a vibe or enough, but yeah. And I feel bad for Risk, but him redeeming during karaoke when I was trying to do an emotional song, yeah, that actually broke the camel's back. I feel bad. I feel bad. And I realized that at that moment that, yeah, I'm not really a good fit for Twitch. Because a lot of Twitch streamers, they have to have shit happening all over their screens. They have to. I don't know why. And then they have stream avatars. Those were cute in the beginning, but over time I'm like, do we really need those? Like they would Like, you would even notice, like, later down the line, my streams, like, became very minimalist. I don't use layouts anymore. I have chat hidden at the farthest corner, like, up. Oh, wait, I can't show you because Twitch chat's not on. It would be at the farthest corner right here, so it doesn't get in the way of the game. You know, because I want you guys to both pay attention to the game, pay attention to me, while also having fun. But one thing I noticed with Twitch chat culture is they really want to make sure that you're reading what they're saying. They feel like as if you have the obligation to have a one-on-one chat with them. Like, for example, like, I'm in the middle of an RP session, which happened quite a few times. Yeah, people... I've had one or two chatters go, oh, Ava's ignoring chat like usual. I'm like, I'm in the middle of fucking RP. And then there'd be another that goes, how much should I donate to get her attention? Again, I'm in the middle of RP, and here's what's even worse. Which later down the line, I just flat out gave up. I have it pinned where not all the time I will be able to read chat out loud. I can still read it, but I'm mostly reading to see how everyone's reaction to the RP is, and it's been that. And the reading problem, again. Which is why, even though I have it muted, I would still get people redeeming. So I just flat out just went, even like 3 days before the server closed, that if you redeem, I'm not fucking refunding you. I'm tired of giving warnings. Like, let me ask you, chat, if you told people for 5 days in a row that you're doing roleplay, you're gonna be with other people, you know, not to break immersion, you get tired, right? Mind you, I was already at that point of my breaking point with being a Twitch streamer. So that ultimately made me really go, okay, yeah, I don't think I'm a good fit for Twitch. And another thing, which is something I tried to set up, but then realized I don't really want it anymore, is TTS. Like, for just chatting, it is actually kind of funny to have that going off, but during the middle of a game, no. And another thing, which later down the line, I haven't brought up with friends, but it's happened a few times, which is also something I know with other Twitch streamers. So when you're in a collab, usually you spend most of the time, you know, interacting with whoever you are in the collab, you know, while also being entertaining for both sides of chat, but your pure focus is on the individual you are collabing with. I've been in like 3 collabs where out of nowhere they would just randomly just continuously talk with chat, and I'm like, and I've had chatters from my end go from over in mine, and if I don't respond, they'll go over there and talk with them. I'm just like, yeah, so if you don't interact with chat enough when you're in a collab, apparently that's enough to be a turnoff, and they just switch to the other person since they're talking to them more when you're in a collab. And honestly, it kind of ruins any possible clip moment. That one VOD where I was trying to clip any possible good moment, it's just the other party constantly talking to chat. I'm like, how am I gonna clip anything? Because I do want to kind of promote this person since they're new. But I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do it? Now, it's not necessarily betrayal, but it just made me go, yeah, maybe I'm not really that built for Twitch chat culture. Yeah, especially if you're on the smaller end. Yeah. But yeah, there's. I'm not from experience. I joined someone called. Yeah. It's something I've noticed. Like, I've watched YouTube collabs with VTubers, and they always focus on each other while also trying to be entertaining for all sides to enjoy. You know, the watchers. Meanwhile, in Twitch side, this has mostly happened to people I've met recently. Older friends, I'm fine with. We have a balance of interacting with chat with a good time with like distancing from one another so it doesn't get mixed up with our own communication. But people I've met like recently, I'm like, and they're like newer streams, I'm like, oh my god, I really am not built for this new gen of streaming on Twitch. Oh my god. Yeah, so, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just built better for YouTube. I mean, I had noticed, this is even funny. I had this one DM before, like, a year ago. They were a long-time viewer that stemmed from my, YouTube days, but they sent me a DM, saying that it was weird, too, but now I think about it, now that I'm here, I now understand that they couldn't really handle Twitch culture. It's weird. It's very disrupted because I had way more redeems compared to now. And I wasn't paying attention more to the game than I was paying more attention to chat. It didn't feel like a gaming session. It felt more like a chat, one-on-one chat session. And you know, that I think about it, yeah, it does kind of make sense. It does kind of make sense why I felt that way. Now, even I felt like that from time to time too, but I thought, you know, back when, you know, whenever I'm like a viewer of some other VTuber, I'm just like, maybe I'll just get used to it. Maybe I'll just get used to it. And I tried getting used to it through like Shotos. Because I still watch a lot of VTubers on YouTube, right? But whenever I switch back to Twitch, it's... yeah. And one other thing which made me go... yeah, maybe again, I'll have many instances of, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Twitch as I used to be, is the spam of emotes. Which, honestly, now I kind of understand, like, why bigger VTubers on Twitch don't really interact with chat, like, read all the comments. Not just because it's fast. I did learn that you can adjust it on your end to have it slowed down. Meanwhile, on the stream, it'll go super fast. Yeah, it was an interesting thing to figure out. But yeah, seeing it's all just emotes. I went, nope. Although, there was like a few reasons why I didn't want to transition back to YouTube after so long. Yeah, there were some, like, just because I thought of switching back to YouTube doesn't mean I necessarily was willing to. Yeah, for starters, managing chat on YouTube sucks ass. I used to be a moderator of a few VTubers who've long graduated, by the way. And moderating on YouTube sucks ass, even till now. I had a friend of mine asked me to moderate for her chat because her mod was sick, and it was a test stream for one game. I think it was Marvel Rivals, and oh my fucking god, it was a pain in the ass just to time out one motherfucker. Well, timeout/ban. Because banning someone, it doesn't really do much. At best, all you can do is hide them. But you will still see them in the comments section. is kind of tad better now, but it is so fucking annoying just to figure out. Hello, Ryu. Oh my god. Yeah, so... Yeah, and also... most of my earnings have been from Twitch. I'm a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Wait, it's... Oh, god damn it. There's also another reason like why I don't like YouTube sometimes. My alerts work smoothly. These are the same alerts. My alerts work smoothly on Twitch. YouTube, they don't alert me. So I have to fucking guess. And another thing I don't like with YouTube is you need an exact 10 subscribers just to add new emotes. Yes, I have memberships up, but I don't really promote them because one, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with yeah, I don't really necessarily know what you do with memberships as an indie. When it comes to corpo, those I understand, like private watch-alongs, private very serious discussions that should be kept in memberships, you know, because there will be drama tubers that will like to go, ooh, she said this. Especially if you're a big name. To be fair, sis her timed me out 2 years ago, and she was a bit worried because someone disturbed her event. Ooh, I see. Yeah, I hope she was wait, how long was your timeout? Oh god. Wait, what event? Which event was this? Wait, why were you timed out? But yeah, the game night wallpapers are cool. Watch on. Yeah, the wallpapers too. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Game night, I'm still thinking about it because I'm not the most interactive person. I think you guys know it's like I tried to organize shit. It doesn't go off well, mainly because of scheduling issues with many. And I've been thinking of like a possible Christmas event. I thought like a karaoke, but I don't even know who would be able to attend. Oh, the Halloween event. Oh, the Spookathon? Oh, shoot. Wait, I think I kind of remember it. Yeah, because I had her chat up. I was wondering how come you disappeared. Wait, I didn't know you were timed out. But yeah, I could try to do that though, but think about wallpaper. Yeah, here's the thing with wallpapers, like giving out wallpapers through memberships. Yeah, because a lot of people use VGen, which is fair, but I don't know why. For some reason, some people, their prices go wonky as soon as, like, for example, wait, let me look at this person. Like, monetized content. Sometimes I wish it was just flat out included. Because the rules for... This is like a semi-rant, okay? It's not something I have against. Like, sometimes I understand, but sometimes there's like a confusion when it comes to when they say monetized content. Like, for example, profile pics. I didn't even know that counts. Profile pics, Twitter banners. I'm like, that counts as monetized? Yeah, plenty of them have that as their rules, which made me go, so what? So what's the point if I pick personal if I'm not gonna show it off? Even making a tweet about it, like if you're gonna share it on Twitter, that also counts as monetized. If you're a content creator, I'm like, huh? I understand with stream, those I understand, but just sharing the cute art where I'm just showing it, I'm not even selling it, huh? Not just me, but that throws me off sometimes. Don't worry, but yeah, don't worry, I can tell because I still see you from her. Whenever I get a chance, I still see you there from time to time. Well, anyways, yeah, that part is a bit iffy because not a lot of people are fans of that, actually. I actually discussed that with 2 artists before. Back when I was still in the debate if I'm gonna go back to YouTube. I was very interested in the art and asked if I'm on YouTube, will you be okay if I give these away as wallpapers through memberships? They said no. No. That's like giving away something for free. I'm like, I'm not. Well, kind of. They just have like mixed opinions about that. So I figured out that not a lot of people are huge fans of it. Kind of a weird thing to figure out, but yeah, I'm still gonna ask around to see like who's comfy about that. Yeah, but I guess what? But that is a company. That's what usually company VTubers do. And bigger VTubers. Smaller ones, they don't do it all the time. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it like a thank you. For 4 years, God. I really can't believe I'm hitting 4 years. I'm also hilariously realizing I'm hitting 4 years at the same time as Luxium. Yeah, this time around, yeah, in case, oh yeah, this is for those that are only on YouTube. I will be doing a charity stream next week, which will go on for 12 hours. Yeah, like half the day. I finally found the charity. So, this is because of the typhoon that happened last month. Yeah, the super typhoon, and then followed up with another typhoon. Yeah, I've always wanted to do charity work outside of VTuber SummerSlam. The reason I haven't been able to is because I've been saving for my new PC. Which is still right here, by the way. Are you mad at Twitch? Not necessarily. It's just that I realized that I'm not really a good fit for it like I thought I would be, but I stuck out for it for 3 years. As best I could. And I am kind of annoyed with the community, the VTuber community. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to actually talk about that more in depth later. So yeah, yeah, I have a new PC right here. It's just, I feel bad. Mochi's actually helping me with that. Yeah, she's helping me get a new monitor. And I really need to test if this thing really works. Because Data Blitz asked me last week. I'm like, how can I test it if I don't have a fucking monitor to test it with? So yeah, soon guys, new PC. Problem is that I'm also realizing how the fuck am I gonna manage storage? I could use the storage from my laptop and just put it in there. I don't know how I'm gonna gently take it out. I am hoping I can find a computer tech that does home visits because I don't think I can just randomly bring my laptop, ask someone to take out the storage, and then put it into storage myself. Guys, if you never built a PC and you just had it pre-made, would you trust yourself? No. I can't even trust myself. Well, I did once, but I think I might accidentally almost broke something because when I brought it in for professional cleaning. Yeah. Hi, puppies. Let me check on my dogs. Hi, boys. You good? Wait, one of them's licking my foot. Ooh. Hi, puppy. Hi, boy. Hey, don't worry, don't worry. You're all good, you're all good. Sorry, I always get distracted when Doggo's like, can I have some pets? What was I talking about again? But yeah. Anyways, let me kind of talk about my thoughts with the VTuber community and why it's made me think maybe VTubers on YouTube side is better compared to Twitch. I mean, I hate, there's one, okay, so there's a term that I really fucking hate. And it's called flesh streamers. Where if you're not a VTuber, you're called a fleshy. That term came up 3 years ago. I didn't like it then. I still don't fucking like it now. I really don't. Like if I see a VTuber transition from VTubing to in real life, you would see comments go, ew, you're fleshy now. I'm like, ugh. Why would you call them that? Just say in real life. That's the actual normal term. I mean, would you go up to the streamer and say, oh, you're fleshy? Ew. So one, I hate that. I really hate that. But my dog is really, you good? I took you on a 2-hour walk earlier. You're okay. He's looking at my foot. Sorry. Ill flush. Don't say that here. Yeah. I understand like VTubers wanting to be respected and appreciated a little more. Well, okay, also appreciate a little more and be treated with the same amount of respect as in real life streamers. But sometimes it gets weird when they also go, oh god, in real life streamers suck. And sometimes when I hear that, I go, okay, so you just hate yourself? Mind you, some of these comments, at least the ones I was able to see on the stream, it's the type of people that has their VTube model up on their side and then they're in real life right next to it. I'm like, you just hate yourself, don't you? You just hate yourself. That's a weird way of projecting. And another thing is the competitiveness, which is kind of different from the streamers I watch on YouTube compared to Twitch. Like, VTubers on YouTube are very chill. Like, we all struggle with the damn algorithm on both sides. And on YouTube, we have to struggle with the stupid copyright system. Which, by the way, I know for sure after this stream, I'm gonna get a few emails. Oh, wait, before we continue, speaking of emails, you remember how I told you guys on my VOD channel, some unknowns were trying to claim a VOD of mine was theirs because I played a song from Epic the Musical? Yeah, it's background music. Yeah, guess what won? When I tried to do a copyright claim. Yeah, the randos won, not the creator of that song specifically. Like, I would understand if it's like the creator, and I would happily have cut that out of the VOD, but that was me sharing an animatic made for, I forgot which song of Epic the Musical, but randos? How the fuck did they win? So yeah, that goes back to my earlier topic of how come I was reluctantly thinking of transitioning, because I don't want to fight with copyright. And copyright fucking sucks. But guys, I will tell you this. I would rather have those emails than having random parts of your VOD muted. If you're a Twitch viewer, raise your hand when you fucking hate that. When you're not able to go to a stream and it's just chatting, a lot of good chunks are muted. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Kanan Curl's one of his recent VODs where he's just chatting. I wasn't able to watch it because I was streaming at the same time. I was hoping to catch up. Majority of it's muted. So, as long as they're not gonna actually nuke my channel, it's just like a copyright bonk, like a tiny slap on the wrist. It's just you're blocked on some regions, most of the time Russia. Yeah, again, I don't know why it's always Russia. Chat, I would, if I had a nickel for every time I get an email telling me that I got blocked from certain regions and I check it's just Russia. I wanted to clip that moment, but the clip is muted or cut. Yeah, that's one of the things I've slowly started to dislike with Twitch. It even sucks because I thought that if I archived that VOD, like I downloaded the VOD, it would be fine. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes there will be the VOD you'll download and it's just muted no matter what. So, you're fucked. Anyways, back about VTuber, the streaming community, and, you know, why it's essentially turned me off. So, this is just a me, okay? This is just something with me, okay? But it's gonna sound very ironic, and it's something that VTubers have been constantly arguing about, but I feel it's gone way too sexualized. And I mean, it was like that before, but I feel like the sexualization part has gone up. And they don't let Russia have anything good. Yeah, I feel bad for always joking about that, but anyways, like a lot of the new VTubers starting from 2024, like the ones I discovered during that time period, why are they mostly in bikini-like outfits? I hate that whenever anyone addresses us, they get viewed as a tourist and just has a fucking invisible rifle aimed at them. Like, I even have to point out the fact that even if you make your model as sexy as possible, if you aim for gaming, most of the time, your whole asset that you're trying to show off isn't even gonna be on screen. It's gonna be like this. And another thing is the complaints about Twitch giving a soft ban. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch calls it a ban if they're just gonna come back after like a month or a few days. Does anyone understand that logic? It's called a ban, meaning you're restricted from coming back. But it's more like a very extended timeout on Twitch. But yeah, a lot of VTubers keep talking about how YouTube is being, Twitch is being sexist, and how men can get away with it. I will be real here, a lot of male VTubers have also gone bonked for the same reason. Which is like why, although I still kind of wish they covered up a bit more. Some of them just put like shit on their nipples. Which, as hilarious as it is, that because I have to go, wow, I'm definitely looking up. But here's the thing. YouTube, Twitch has had a very good guideline. Like, cover up a good amount of your chest, how much of your hips to expose, which is very fair. Alright? Because here's one thing I find about hypocritical VTubers nowadays. They talk about how women are... in real life streamer women. It's mostly women that they keep talking about. Ironic, because with this next part of the topic. They keep going... It's because of those female streamers that women are sexualized a lot. Are you looking yourself in the mirror? Because for those that like just have regular clothing, those are fine. You know, to criticize. Like, even I go, man, how come Twitch is letting this person get away when they're practically fucking butt naked? But, oh, you wanna get out? Hold on, my dog wants to get out. There you go. Sorry, dogs like to get out and greet Papa Scarlet. He just came home. So yeah, every time I see female streamers complain about how over-sexualized women have to be as in real life, I'm like, I have to look at them and their outfit and go, yeah, as if you're not just wearing a very thin piece of cloth or bikini outfit. Oh. Can you hear that? Jesus Christ, this mic is very sensitive. Guys, this is the highest my noise gate is. God damn, this mic is sensitive. just ignore that. But yeah, you really can't deny it feels a little overly sexualized especially on the Twitch side. Hi, Flash. Oh, you came in at a very nice topic. And I can't really deny it anymore. Like, I used to say, you know, it's like an artistic thing. You know, there's a lot of anime that's like that. Well... when you grow older, guys, when you become an adult, you realize, man, kids should not be seeing this shit. Like, at cons, where kids are running around, and I know people say kids shouldn't be running around. Here's the thing, they are very well supervised by adults. Guys, we were bullied. If you were around if you were alive, or not alive... If you were a kid during the 2000s, you would know it's very hard to... it was hard at the time to find fellow anime fans. So, for new generations, I feel like a con is a nice way to introduce them. To a certain extent. And plus, I will have to give you guys a reality check. There will always be kids that like VTubers, okay? There will always be kids that will be attracted to the idea of watching an anime character at the side. Yeah, it's always nice to separate the not safe for work ones. Those ones I understand. But I've seen VTubers who claim they are not safe for work, but then their appearance says otherwise. I think that there's some that need to figure out the definition of what's considered not safe for work and for their content and what is, because if you do plan on it, at least let it show in your clothes. And here's also another thing. If you're for Twitch VTubers that complain about this, they have the 18 plus warning button that you can have switched on. So the only thing is you'll just have to accept that you'll get bumped down in terms of viewership. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword on Twitch. If you have like the adult 18 plus warning that will be up every time before anyone pops into your stream, you will get pushed down the algorithm. So, and no, the title's not gonna help. I've tried that before. Yeah, I tried that before as a little test where I had my, by the way, on a side account, okay? I'm not gonna tell you guys what, okay? It's just my private one in case I don't want to stream as a VTuber or anything, just game PNG at the side. That's it. I had a test where I had the bikini outfit on. I still hate it. But yeah, that 18 plus warning on the title does not fucking work. It does not. It does not. Yeah, that's also something I noticed. People don't really read titles, do they, on Twitch? It is always funny to go when I see a new chatter go, "Oh, what game are you playing?" It's in the category. It's right down there. It's right fucking below the stream title. Can you not see it? Well, anyways, yeah, the over-sexualization part, I do have to kind of agree on. Like, if it's like, for certain reasons in terms of culture, I guess it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, there should be a limit. So yeah, the VTubers that complain about that, you don't really have a right to complain about the rules when it's very fair. When it is very fucking fair that you really should be covering a little bit more. You shouldn't be practically fucking naked. We had, guys, back in 2022, we had to fight. Yeah, in case you weren't there during that time period, we had to fight in real life streamers, which has been.
Where's the two?
They ran out. Sorry, I was Papa Scarlet. He's just asked where the dogs are. So yeah, where was I again? So this is something where I go, you know, guys, if you're just gonna keep complaining about that one Twitch rule, which is very simple to follow, that's your fault if you get flagged. Yeah, this is kind of like my, guys, in future outfits, because I will be mostly 3D, I will try, especially when I got my new PC set up, I'll try to see if the RTX 350 is strong enough for me to have Wuthering Waves at the same time, this 3D model. If not, well, we'll see about that. But yes, another thing I have to say with Twitch streamers on, you know, actually this is both sides on YouTube and Twitch with VTubers, but it's annoyingly more prominent on Twitch side. People just really like drama, don't they? Like, if they're not gonna make a video on it, they'll just have a whole ass stream dedicated to it. Like, I understand drama tours, but the number of times I've seen people go over Google Docs on stream, if it's not, in most times, if it's not the prominent drama tubers, if it's just regular VTubers, they'll just read those Google Docs on Twitch. That's something I've noticed. That's something I've painfully fucking noticed. Oh god. Yeah, about those set Google Docs, I noticed one other key thing. Is that every time a VTuber, you know, drops those, they only stream on Twitch. It's kind of weird. I mean, there has been a few. Those are YouTube VTubers, but because a lot of people stream in the West Side, in the Western English side of VTubing, a lot of the ones that drop Google Docs just happen to be Twitch streamers. It's something odd I noticed, but I go, maybe I should be looking into it too much. How many Google Docs have we had by now? How many have we had by now, chat? Can someone genuinely tell me that I'm probably just the Lulu? It's not that much when it's been so many. I don't really use the Bird app nowadays. I used to just retweet, but nowadays I just tweet my thoughts. That's it. I don't do anything. I don't do like funny tweets anymore because every time I open the damn app, Google Doc. Ugh. Yeah, basically, the atmosphere with VTubers on Twitch, it's not that welcoming. It has a sense of toxicity. And even if you say, you know, just ignore the community, you can easily just separate from it. It's not that easy. Yeah, because there are a few things I've witnessed is the bully culture, where if you say a few things wrong or is perceived wrong, you will get bullied off relentlessly off the internet. And a lot of the names I've seen are Twitch VTubers. I have not seen shit like that from outside of the drama tubers, okay? When it comes to regular VTubers on YouTube, they're just minding their own business. And I feel like possibly being a VTuber on YouTube, which honestly, now my name could make sense. VTuber, virtual YouTuber. I think now it will finally make sense. Yeah, it feels less competitive on YouTube too. Yeah, everyone is super competitive. Like the number of people that watch you live, you will get one side that says, oh, don't pay attention to that. Meanwhile, the other says, oh, if you want to know if you're growing or if you want to monitor how your growth is, you have to look at XYZ. Meanwhile, the only thing that with YouTube is the number of views, not the number of people watching you. So yeah, essentially, you know, so much shit has gone on. VTubers on Twitch don't feel really that friendly, like they try to make themselves out to be. There's still like a handful that are trying to make VTubing as perfect when it's not. It's like not all things is black and white. It's just great, but people are just making it as over there as like the most perfect thing. And sometimes I have to go whenever they demand respect as streamers. I have to go, well, we haven't also been respectful for in real life streamers. I mean, it's also been the same for them, like how they interact with VTubers, but yeah, honestly, it's almost like a war between V streamers and in real life streamers on Twitch, and I just don't want none of that. I just want none of that. So, yeah, I guess, well, all said and done. You know, I still have a lot of other things to say, but I feel like I'll be kicked. I feel like it's just, that's just me. And that's gonna be something that's gonna be definitely controversy worthy in the eyes of VTubers. But yeah, it'll be a weird transition from Twitch to YouTube. It will be. It's just and I don't know how it's gonna go, but I do hope that not really expecting welcome back. I mean, even way before I didn't get much people watching me. But for the sake of like not confidence, how do I say this? For the sake of my mental health, and you know, to still remain, to keep the viewing Vtuber as something positive, because I still believe in it being a positive medium. It's just the toxicity part when it comes to streaming. Yeah, the streaming culture on Twitch as a whole is just not for me anymore. It used to be okay, and I thought it's something I get used to over time, but in the end, I'm just nah. I'm done. Oh my god. Yeah, also I feel bad for like focusing on the sexualization art. There's like others like the sexual jokes, but I can't really say much on that part since even I have adult humor. But I just wish my sense of humor wouldn't be lumped up to those kinds of people, like constantly making jokes about being fucked and the mommy thing. Yeah, guys, if any of you ever call me mommy, I don't care if at one point I actually do become a hag as a VTuber. I will fucking kick your ass. That is not welcomed. I do not like that term. Actually, this is something I do not like. Why is hag a thing with VTubers? Like, I would see people happily go, I'm a hag VTuber. I'm like, that's not something to be proudly calling yourself. I feel like people really forgot what the word hag means. Yeah, guys. You guys know what hag means? It means ugly old woman. That's a fucking insult. So when I saw like VTubers like on Twitch going, yeah, you can freely call me a hag, I'm like, huh? Do we understand the same English? What? Why are you happily calling yourself a hag? Nope. If the N-word, which is definitely a slur, if you happily say the N-word, the F-word, you know, the one that ends with T, ends with T, do not fucking type that in my chat. I will ban you if you try. Hold on. Oh my god. Ugh. Hold on. I can't see chat anymore. What the fuck happened? But yeah, there's just some words that I'm just like, there's a reason like why people don't take us seriously. There is a big reason why. Especially the ooh woo thing. I say that as a joke, but people do that genuinely. I'm like, huh? I mean, if you're a not safe for work VTuber, that one makes me go, oh, okay. If you're just trying to be a regular gamer, okay. Yeah, VTubers on Twitch, it's just not for me anymore. I will still, by the way, I will stream on Twitch, but I want to try focusing on YouTube. I just don't know how, since a lot of things I've set up, especially with my 3D model, it's all set up for Twitch. I don't know how I'm gonna get this adjusted for YouTube. I'll try. I will generally fucking try, but hold on, let me drink some water. Ah, man. But I'm back on YouTube. Don't know how it's gonna go. It is gonna be weird, because one thing I realized I'm no longer an expert in is like carrying conversations and just chattings. My chatting abilities have decreased. Cause every time I try to make a long ass conversation on YouTube, not YouTube, Twitch. I just rely on reaction videos. At least now, I will have YouTube's gun aimed at me where I can't have a video popped up behind me and just react from there. I will get copyright bonked, or not just copyright bonked, I will get copyright hell, where I will either nuke the video or no, just straight up nuke the video. But it is kind of nice that I no longer have to be too stressed in saving shit. Now I can do projects that I want to do. Like, for example, starting tomorrow, I am going to try doing some voice work. I haven't been able to focus on that, mainly because it's been mostly gone to saving for a new PC, which, now that that's done, I can now just stream like regular. I don't know. I still don't know what I'm going to be doing for memberships, though. Those are just, different. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me answer this DM. What's the time zone again? Hold on. Someone invited me to an... Oh, it's his anniversary. Oh my god, we're also doing anniversaries. It's just that for me, I'm not doing a full blast celebration. I'm still thinking if my charity is gonna be 3 days or just a half day. I'm still thinking because on the 18th, I will be leaving on vacay for 10 days. Yeah, I'm gonna be away for Christmas with fam. I will try. I did this before, but I ended up not being able to. I will try to make some video content. Actually, I might be able to do some voice work on the side. Ooh, wait. Maybe for like memberships, I could do like voiced lore. Yeah, I tried to do that before, but I couldn't find time to do a script. I could start voicing my lore. Oh my god. And then publishing them for all to hear, but it'll be locked behind memberships. You'll get like a early preview for like 2 days before the release. Yeah, I know a lot of people question like why you should be streaming on YouTube. Actually, there's one thing I noticed though, is the algorithm on YouTube when it comes to streaming is oddly better. It's just mostly with notifications between YouTube and Twitch. I think YouTube's better because I've had to rely on Discord notifs for certain Twitch streamers, but on at least for me, it's been good. Yeah, I even tested like I had notification bells open for like 20 VTubers that I've watched. Painfully, I can't watch them because time zone issues. I increased it by 30. I looked at my phone one morning and it was just full of notice. I'm like, holy shit. Holy. So, it's gonna be a nice little transition next year. Starting for today till next year. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's just, chat, now that I speak about my anniversary. Hold on, I hear Mama Scarlet arguing with the dogs. Hearing, people talk about, graduation. Yeah, my Oshi Kana, he actually talked about recently his potential graduation, and it's not because, people saying, oh, Kuro Sanji, blah, 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 being bad manager, blah, blah, blah. No, it's just, guys, if he's in his 8th anniversary, let that sink in. If he stayed long enough, he might end up being a VTuber for like a decade. Guys, the minimum I've seen with people graduate is 4 years. 3 or 4 years. We still don't know what's the longest time, but I've rarely seen VTubers keep going past 3 or 4 years. I'm on my 4th. And it's not even gonna be a big celebration next week. It's just gonna be a charity stream. Like, I used to have, like, invite a lot of people as much as I could for funsies. But now I just want to chill out, you know? But it would be a very strange thing. Just hearing him talk about graduations made me go, man, how much longer am I gonna be a VTuber? Not to make anyone paranoid. No. I'm not graduating anytime soon. I still love VTubing. I have thought about it, but it's mostly because I've been discouraged with how VTubers have become on Twitch. Yeah, again, a lot of the VTubers I watch on the indie side are on Twitch, and outside from like the big ones, when it comes to the mid or smaller ones, have with how they behave, it's made me go, I don't like it anymore. Yeah. So, to kind of maintain my passion for VTubing, yeah, I switched. It's gonna be a soft transition. It's gonna be a soft one. And it'll be weird, most likely. It'll be a very weird period, but it's gonna be a nothing burger, honestly. Not much is gonna change. When it comes to like video reaction, they will most likely be on YouTube, on Twitch. I tried that before on YouTube. It was copyright hell. Holy shit. One moment. Wait, let me change my outfit. What can I wear? Neko. Yeah, I've been testing outfits, and so far, yeah, this one's cute. Problem is the facial expressions. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, now that I don't have to worry, maybe I should start asking if it's okay if we can get my hair adjusted. Oh yeah, maybe I should now. Yeah, I think before year ends at least, it might be a good time. Hold on. Hey, sorry. See, I used to be able to yap for hours back when I was a YouTube streamer. Now, I'm fucked. I am so fucked. I don't know how to talk anymore. I don't know how to be a person. Oh my god. Well, it'll be nice to finally figure out how to start chatting and looking at the screen and go blah 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 blah. Yeah, I just wish, I really wanted to keep trying to be a Twitch streamer since at the time it seemed like the only viable way to be a streamer, but as soon as I end up buying my new PC, I just went, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. And that's okay. It might feel different for me because I haven't been on this platform as a full-on streamer for 3 years. Because I've mostly focused my energy on Twitch. This is like why every time I do like a dual stream, my attention has mostly been on Twitch. I feel so bad. But, now it's the only little difference in platform. You won't get a lot of emotes, but I think that's okay. At least that encourages people to just, chat. which is something I've been thinking, like, you know, if people just want to watch me, I'll just go on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube. I'll just go on YouTube. I mean, before I did think of going to Kick again. I streamed there like twice. Kick is not a good place, guys. I mean, there are some nice people, but majority... That's like asking me to sit in a room full of just fucking bullies. And there's a good chunk of them that are kind of like bullies, guys. There's no arguing. I know people will say it's best to earn there on Kick. If I was that desperate to earn something, I would go on Kick. But yeah, I will be very unfiltered. I will easily say fuck Twitch. Fuck YouTube, even though I still stream. I'm gonna stream here. Fuck Twitch, fuck YouTube, fuck TikTok. Well, kinda. I've been getting some nice comments. It's not a lot, but I've been getting some nice comments on TikTok. And I've been attracting some nice fellow Wua fans. It is nice to interact with that community. I've been thinking of like... Yeah, until now, I'm still thinking of like transitioning back to playing a little of Genshin, but it's kind of like how I feel with the VTubing community right now. The Genshin community, oh my god, guys! I know disconnecting from community is always the healthiest. You know, not trying to say you're just don't interact with it. If you like something, it's always best to share that with fellow people in a community. You know, because you have a mutual love for something. If I see it's toxic, I will fucking disconnect from it. That's kind of like when in the past I've had like conversations asking, do I really want to call myself a VTuber? I mean, in the beginning, I just did that as an excuse by saying, I mean, technically I'm a streamer on Twitch, so I shouldn't be technically called a VTuber since it's meant to be called virtual YouTuber, you know? But now I'm just like, yeah, I'm a virtual YouTuber. Yeah, honestly, one of the things I didn't want to talk about was, you know, Twitch chat culture. I think I kind of got that out of the way, but yeah, I'm going this with no notes. By the way, this is just all shit that comes out the top of my head, and I know it's all scattered, but unless it's like a very serious conversation, I mean, this is serious, but I'd rather feel like it's genuine than scripted. And at least I got my point across on how come I no longer feel like I'm a good fit for Twitch anymore. And also how I'm not comfortable with it anymore. I just want, you know, to be a silly anime girl. I want to make people laugh. I want to entertain. Yeah, I don't rely on being super sexual. I mean, there have been those that don't rely on it too much. For example, those that just have the booba window. I mean, look at me. Wait. Oh, wrong button. No. There, see? I have a booba window too. But most times, I wear my jacket. Most times I just wear my fucking jacket. And, well, I rarely take off my monocle because there is lore reasons why I have my monocle, but yeah, it's still very cool how both my Live2d mama and my 3D mama have been able to have it so that it's easily taken on and off. Oh, hi! Hi, Q! Oh my god, you came at the near end of my conversation of how come I don't like being a Twitch streamer anymore. Yeah, I don't know. You know, just to summarize, those are just popping in. Not a current fan of the streamer culture in Twitch. I don't really like the chat culture on Twitch. I'm not really a huge fan of sound alerts anymore. I mean, I'll still have those up, but I'll be tweaking those to hell. Redeems, not big fan of them anymore. But that won't stop me from keeping the redeems of you guys abusing my body. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, my model is still connected to Twitch. So if you want to use redeems, you actually can. Right now, you still can. But it will be nice to be back on Twitch. That's fair, I just arrived from course event stuff. Oh my god, I hope you've been good though, Q. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you anywhere, actually. Yeah, I've been more focused. It's kind of sad that I haven't been able to feel like a proper canine in a while, or any fan of any VTuber for a while, because I've been focusing on my own thing. But yeah, I'm very excited to... I kind of decided to be back on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out what I can do for memberships. I am thinking of doing some voice content. I haven't been motivated for voice content for a long while. I have some scripts I've had set on the side. I could have those for memberships. Because, guys, I still hate the prerequisite. If you want to upload more emotes on YouTube in your membership, you need 10 members. Ten fucking members. Not 5. 10. Great. I'm inactive with anything because my mental health is fucked and needs a huge aspirate. Oh, don't worry, that's the same. If you haven't seen the shit that's been happening in VTubing, I think it was great that you took a break. Like right now, I just have to facepalm at how many fucking other VTubers I've seen attack fucking Mousy. Yeah, with that... for that, I will just say, look. You know, Mouse was just trying to be a good sport, okay? She's not the type to shit on someone. If you guys watched Iron Mouse enough, you know she's the sweetest little bean. And I will fucking kick the asses of anyone that says, if it wasn't for her illness, which, fuck you, by the way, for bringing that up. If it wasn't for her illness, she would be a real-life streamer and also hating VTubers. Here's a little reality check on that. She would be an opera singer by now. Because that was her dream. That was what she was training for before her illness decided to kick her ass. Yeah, I heard that shit for... Yeah, look. I said this before. I only saw one clip of Peanut being a weirdo, saying the F slur. But that was him realizing a mistake, so I kind of have a feeling like, maybe, it's just a slip of the tongue because, gamers are very different behind the scenes, guys. We say things behind the scenes that we don't say on stream. Wait, did I get called? But, yeah, I don't want to say much about the Peanut guy because, I did actually find some other clips of what he says, and... yeah, he's not really the best person. I mean, he is entertaining to watch when he's not saying that shit. Although he does need, he does come off as a decent guy. It's just some of his views, I go, oh. His chat, though, I think it really needs to be moderated because majority are actually nice people. I actually got to interact with some of his fans, and they're actually pretty chill. Chaotic but chill. It's just, those kinds of chats where there's a big streamer and it's usually the vocal minority that's the assholes. I've been in enough I've been a fan of enough VTubers that are on the big side where the vocal minority is the reason why there's a negative view on said streamer. So yeah, that guy really needs to have moderation in his chat. It doesn't feel like it's properly moderated, so I do kind of appreciate when he said that, you know, he's watched Mousy, he likes her, but him saying that he's not a VTuber, that's kind of fair, because there's sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I don't like VTubers too. Not all, okay? There's just a nice portion where I'm just like, man. I'll be fucking honest, there's been enough VTubers that's made me go, I don't want to be called a VTuber anymore because of how you act. I'll have to give Peanut that, okay? There are some times I don't want to be called a VTuber, but that's mainly because my feelings come from VTubers are on Twitch. And can I hilariously confess something, chat? I've been taking notes from VTubers on YouTube, and that's been mostly Japanese VTubers. Hilariously, I should be taking notes from the EN because that's technically the culture I should be in, but I keep looking at the JP culture and just like aside for the parasocial shit, but I just go, man, why is it more chill there compared to over here? Like, you don't see talks about drama a lot over there. You don't see a lot of drama tubers, and those that are drama tubers, there's just some they're looked down on. Yeah, so that's like why nowadays I've been watching mostly VTubers, not just Corpo, like other VTubers on YouTube now, because I feel like it feels positive, a little more positive there compared to Twitch. Like, I do understand like why others are on Twitch, because more interactions with the streamers, more memberships or subscriptions are cheaper compared to YouTube. Although the one thing that will still always be a complaint, but at the end of the day we can't really do much, is ads. Yeah, I've had a few complain about how ads, because I have mine set up 3 minutes of ads will run, and then for 1 whole hour it'll be ad free. Yeah, I'll be real here. I haven't been able to properly pay for my subscription for Kuro or Shoto for a while, so I'm happy that now that I don't have to worry about my PC, I can come back as a canine. Guilty. I only watch you when I'm not busy, but it's either you, Biz, or Kuro. Aw, thank you, Q. But I think I'll do a poll again. You know, asking where it'd be preferred, because I will still stream on Twitch, but for my personal feelings, at least for me, at least for my mental health, I kind of like the idea of being a VTuber on YouTube again. Yeah, after 3 years of being a Twitch streamer, I'm on YouTube. I'm still keeping an eye, like, guys, I'm still keeping an eye out on Twitch, okay? And on YouTube. Because both of them have had rules where I'm just like, ah! But, yeah. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some voice words again. Sadly, I had a gaming channel ready, but I think the Philippines just fucking hates me, because YouTube has, I finally learned how come YouTube does not send codes. Yeah, I just need a verification code, but it has to be via mobile. They don't send those if the number you use is connected to Google. I had to learn the hard way that Smart and Google are in a partnership, so I can't get that fucking code. Wait, no, not in a partnership. Or is a partner? I don't know. But basically, Smart and Google hate each other. Same with Globe. And that's the 2 major mobile companies right now. Nobody I know uses Sun. I mean, if I get a Sun Mobile just for their fucking phone number, what the fuck am I gonna do with that SIM card? It's just gonna sit there? I just wish both apps got their shit together. Not gonna yeah. But for now with me, I think when it comes to Twitch, both the streamers and Twitch, YouTube for now, I hate that right now my issue is the AI ads. Yeah, my main issue right at this moment is Twitch, YouTube moderation on chat sucks. But, and also, the AI shit. Guys, I've had so many fucking AI ads. I've had to report them constantly. I don't know how to get rid of them because they're ads. I've been getting them more and more, and it's pissing me off. Luckily, my algorithm, my feed has been mostly VTubers. There's no AI. Thank fucking Christ there's no AI videos. YouTube Shorts has tried, but I've been able to circumvent that. Luckily. Oh god. Yeah, guys, being a Twitch streamer has really made me lose the ability to just yap. Yeah, because when you're a YouTube streamer, you can't just pull up a video just to carry a conversation. You need to actually talk. That's something with Twitch, the Twitch culture that has kind of turned me off is, I feel like, this is not an insult for anyone, okay? I feel like people, mostly viewers on Twitch, I feel like they have a short attention span. I hate that I have to say that, but is it weird that kind of feels like that? Because, for one, the TTS shit, which I brought up, I don't like TTS. I mean, it is nice, because if you have a mascot and you have them talk, it's kind of funny, because they always use the same robotic voice. But honestly, I really don't like them because they're very disruptive, most especially if the chat is very, very active. Which kind of reminds me of, like, for example, Michi's VODs and Mousie's VODs. When they're trying to have a serious conversation, you hear the TTS go off. And when they make a video of it, sadly, it's not... It's only a little way after they mute TTS that they have that serious conversation. I would read in the comments going, man, can someone fucking turn off the TTS? And I have to go, yeah, it is kind of annoying. I don't know. I am gonna try to set that up. There was an asset. Yeah, I'm using VNAT, so there was an asset I saw where I will be holding a cup with a cat on it, but for some reason the pose is not working. Yeah, the pose file isn't a pose file. It's just a regular file, meaning VNyan can't read it. Yeah, there's a thing called pose files, which is new to me too, but if it's not a specific type of file, it can't read it. So I'm just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So yeah, I am semi back on YouTube. It's gonna be weird. Things I have planned out, voice content, because I don't know if I'll be streaming a lot next year. Voice content, I'll be trying. Covers. Yes, now that I no longer have to hardcore save for my new PC, which is right fucking here. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be doing a PC setup stream one of these days. Well, it's gonna be on my phone, but I'm gonna be doing a PC setup stream. I have the stand. It's still in the box. I just need to get a monitor. Gonna pray it gets here before I leave. And yeah. I'm still thinking a lot of what I can do on YouTube because YouTube is a very video-heavy platform. Problem is nowadays, a lot of the YouTubers I still watch, their videos have gone from like the standard 25, 30 minutes long to straight up 1 hour long. That's not a game video anymore. That's a fucking VOD. Right at this moment, the current cover that's being mixed is Egoist by Flower. Yeah, Vtuber. It is on the little budget side, so I'm still kind of nervous how it's gonna sound. I trust the mixer, but you know, it's you always have to like flip a coin whenever it's budget friendly mixer. Sometimes it'll sound good. Other times, even though you sound like your best vocals, you will sound a little robotic. Another one I want to try doing is called Saving Light. It's a song by Wuthering Waves. If you guys played Wuthering Waves during the 1.0 era, then you will find the instrumental very familiar. So, for those that don't know, that the first intro screen that we had, they actually had a song. Yes, Saving Light is actually a song. It's not just the opening music you hear. You used to hear when you play Wuthering Waves. It was actually a song. You were just listening to instrumental. So, I will play a portion of it because I'm most likely gonna get copyright bumped, but fuck it. Here, let me have you guys listen. Oh yeah, I hope you have headphones because this version needs headphones. I tried to fight back the urge to sing along. Oh shit. From up high, they jeer at a friendly, burning lights not worth their empathy. You can be my saving light. Yeah, that is gonna be my cover after Egoist. I was actually planning on the song Memories of Mine by Usan, but the artist that I really feel would fit the cover art for that is on hiatus. When I was so ready to ask if she is accepting comms, I opened up her VGen, it's blank. But I saw her work queue is in progress, so I'm like, ah, shit. Yeah, you can't really communicate with an artist if you don't see the price. Like, I do remember how much their prices are, but if their whole page is blank, but they're still working on comms, based on their work queue, yeah, they're not open for comms. Hold on. So yeah, Saving Light, because I'm a confirmed hardcore Wuwa fan. I actually wanted to cover a song from was it White Knight from Honkai Star, but because of my current kind of falling out from any Hoyo games, I'm still planning on coming back. It's just I need a long break because the community has made me slowly hate the game. Well, not really hate, dislike. But for now, I think Saving Light will be my first game cover. And I'm going to be using this motherfucker. Well, technically, wait, let me show you guys the new version of him. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, if I ever get a chance to ask my mama, I'll just ask if she can draw the eyes a little bigger. You know, so we look like twins, because look at this. Yeah, I drew this with my mouse. So, the bunny is his mascot, and obviously you guys are still my mascot, so... Yeah, I drew this with my mouse. Cute, right? Although I feel like if I ever get art commissioned to have this motherfucker made, why do I feel like people will start barking? If I ever get a model made, oh my fucking god, it's gonna be hell. But yeah, it's my twin bro, guys. Made this time the version I drew myself. So I hope he looks like a guy, cause I wanted to make him look a little feminine, but at the same time still like a guy. I would cute. But yeah, he's gonna technically make his first appearance in the Saving Light cover. Hopefully I'll be able to get enough money for that. Yeah, here's the hilarious downside of like transitioning from YouTube and Twitch. So, a lot of my streaming income came from Twitch. YouTube, not so much, guys. I still have like $15 trapped in YouTube right now. I have $15 trapped, waiting to hit the $100 mark. But yeah, it would be awesome to have my male counterpart. Yeah, because this is something I've always wanted to do. Like, I've seen other VTubers have like male and female identities. I'm always, guys, I am straight up still a girl. All right, I'm not gonna be I'm not trans. It's just something I thought would be cool for story wise, like just having a male female counterpart. Like, guys, I even had the jacket made. Look, yeah, his name is Vira. In case I have the jackets made, just for future reference. And you know what's still hilarious? Until now, no matter how many times I show him off, I still get people saying they prefer him over me. And then when I showed the jacket, it got worse. They said, "Yeah, I picked his jacket over yours." Fuck. The dog's here. Oh my god, the dog's here. Hi, puppies! Hi! Hi, doggies! Hi, puppies! Chat, say hi to dogs. Hi, doggies. Don't worry about you. That's cool. I still prefer your design. I go, aw, thank you. Yeah, I've had when I first tweeted this out, I had enough people to say they like the boom board. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I still wonder if people will realize what my yeah, you know my jacket is actually a reference to a Canaria song. Yeah, my jacket is a heavy inspiration from one of my favorite Canaria songs. I don't know if I'll cover it because when I tried, my voice doesn't fit it. Hopefully, though, I can one of these days. But if you look up Canaria Rendezvous, yeah, you will see where the inspiration of my jacket came from. Well, anyways, yeah, I think I'll briefly end it here. I'll go live. Actually, on my server. I'm thinking of doing just the art thing on my server. I was supposed to do an art stream, but yeah, I think I'll just do it on my server when I get a chance. But I'm gonna end stream here. It feels weird not to raid. Yeah, guys, one thing I feel guilty over is that during the 2 weeks I was in an RP event, I wasn't able to acknowledge raids because I was streaming in a RP server, and most of the time I was role-playing. And I was interacting with people. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm actually trying to make a outro screen made. It's gonna be... Wait. Do I still have it? I hope I didn't lose it. Wait. The new one didn't get saved. Okay, so for my outro, I'm gonna compile all my fan art. I haven't gotten any for a super long time, which is fair. I'm not the best streamer. But I'm gonna try to compile them in here. I mean, I might as well. They're such good art. Yeah, it's been... Yeah, the fact that I'm hitting 4 years feels so very surreal. And next week I'm gonna be doing a charity stream. Goddamn. But I know it sounds like toxic positivity, but I still want to be Avery. I still want to do things as Avery. I have to emphasize as Avery because I don't know how long I'll be Avery. That's the thing I hate to say, guys. Not all the time I'll be Avery. There will be a time in the distant future I either won't be around or I'll be someone else. I don't know what the future will hold, but I'm still trying my best. And I hope whoever sees this, to any lurkers, to anyone chatting, to anyone that sees the VOD, I hope you will continue to support this dumbass. I'm gonna try remaining as myself, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers having to change how they are, just for the sake of growth and attention. And I know being myself may not get me where I want to be, but I still want to try. Anyways, see you guys. If I'm not live on the server for art, I will be live tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? I'll be live tomorrow for Minecraft. There is a server I've been in that I only popped in once, and I said I'll come in again. Every time I've tried to schedule for Minecraft, I've had to cancel or delay or change it to something else because of in real life. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the cover. I'm gonna painfully be the one to do the editing, but I'll ask Isaac if he'd be willing to help me, because he just does clips, but I'm gonna ask him if he's willing to help me, with simple editing on that. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. It feels weird not to raid.